Hi, I'm Carlos Garcia, and this is the Commissioner's Report.
Ladies and gentlemen, victims of Gross's fantasy picks, welcome to another edition of the Commissioner's Report. I'm your commissioner, Carlos Garcia, the greatest commissioner in all the land, and I'm here to tell you that we have 2 epic weeks of fantasy football action to get to. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right to it! Week 3 saw yours truly win the Battle of the Commissioners when I defeated Team Cole Bauer 84.5 to 75.5. Plus, Team Nemeth was able to narrowly defeat Team Bruce after having the first tie game of the season, 100 to 100, leading everything down to their bench scores. So, you never know when it's good to have a good guy in the bench, you guys. Plus, in another battle from Cat House Supremacy of the season, Team Andy defeated Team Tom 126.5 to 106. And in a battle of the defeated teams, Team Gary got himself back on track for the season by defeating Team Gross 103 to 63.5. Good God. Also, Team Grande defeated Team Bob Booey 86.5 to 79. And last but not least, Team Giametta defeated Team Hirsch Armenheimer 110 to 89. Talk about playing with no TKOs, Billy. And now for your Week 3 Team of the Week.
It takes a special kind of man to become Team of the Week while keeping an undefeated record here in the Cat House Fantasy Football League. A man of skill, a man of intelligence, a man that secretly lobbied for the league not to go in the Sleeper app so he could keep using it to get his fantasy football info all alone. A man who secretly convinced a certain former commissioner to really try to switch the league over to the Sleeper app, knowing that we would all turn on him in a second, using the same reverse psychology he uses with his child. That man is an evil genius, and his name is Andrew Chanberry, and he is your Week 3 Team of the Week. Congratulations, Chanberry. Congratulations.
That was great. You know what's even better? It's time once again for another edition of the Joke of the Week. Hit it!
Tonight on Unsolved Mysteries, we look for friend, husband, father, and terrible fantasy football team manager, Josh Gross, who has not been seen since losing in humiliating fashion during Week 3 of the Cat House Fantasy Football League. We'll question everyone, like the commissioner.
All right, officers, let's make this quick, all right? I got important commissioner's duty to attend. You know, I gotta make fun of Gary from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., and that's not gonna happen on its own.
We'll even question his best friend in the whole wide world.
Hi, I'm Gary, and I'm Gross's best friend in the whole wide world.
We'll get all the answers.
The guy was terrible. The guy was awful, okay? It's embarrassing. No wonder he ran away. He's like the worst I've seen since Bruce. Seriously, since Bruce. I thought the days of complete and total humiliation in this league were done with. But nope, here comes Gross.
Yeah, honestly, rumors say he skipped town after scoring 63.5 points in the fantasy football game against me. It's pretty embarrassing stuff, and I would know. I wet myself in the first day of school from kindergarten all the way through college.
Was he perhaps murdered?
What? No, I'm not gonna kill him because of that. Are you crazy? I just make fun of him a lot, you know? It's kind of what we do. It's kind of my thing here. Commissioner's Report, you know?
I haven't seen him since we were sitting at the Chippendale show together, and he looked down at his phone. He looked pale as a ghost. It turns out he was checking his fantasy football scores. Oh boy, did he run. And I haven't seen him since.
Did humiliation lead this poor, miserable loser of a man to do something crazy?
I wouldn't really blame him if he did. That's pretty embarrassing stuff. And now I know a thing or two about being embarrassed. I once orgasmed myself in the middle of lunchtime in college. And everybody called me things like sticky fingers, Jurgens, and there's something about Gary. It was super embarrassing.
So that's 3.5 points, dude.
Just the laughter, driver man wild.
Anyways, I hope you come back soon and you stop sucking because your BFFL misses you. I love you, Gross. Bye.
Find out on Unsolved Mysteries.
But we ain't done yet, ladies and gentlemen, because now we gotta get to week 4. Your commissioner was humbly defeated when he was taken down by Team Nemeth, 113 and 98.5. Plus, Team Andy Wee kept his perfect record alive by defeating Team Bruce, 114.5 to 97. And in a game of good news and bad news, Team Kohlbauer got himself in the winners column for the first time this season. The bad news, he did it at the expense of Team Tom, who is now 0-4. Yee! And in a hotly contested matchup, Team Gross became the team of the week after being the last joke of the week. Now these are the words I would have said if he hadn't been defeated by Team Grande, 129.5 to 126.5. Plus, Team Giametta made sure to play Team Gary with no TKOs, returning him to his losing ways by beating him 117 and 98. And last but not least, Team Scotty doesn't know how to spell his last name, gave Bob Bowie the teabagging of the year, defeating him 118 to 59.5. This breaks the leagues out into the following placements. It's getting interesting, you guys. And now for the team of the week, week 4.
It takes a special kind of man to become team of the week with almost 130 points at the Cat House Fantasy Football League. A man who will always reach for the cookie jar. A man who will see Gross's teams have hope for victory and doesn't mind crushing his dreams. A man who also didn't mind showing up to a birthday party for one of Gross's children with a 73-tab Excel sheet detailing how much of a loser their dad is. And let me tell you, those formulas were ironclad. That man is Nick Grande. That is why we would like to congratulate him on becoming your Week 4 Team of the Week. Congratulations, Grande. Congratulations.
It's time for another edition of The Joke of the Week, the Week 4 edition. Hit it! Whoa. You don't want to go in there.
Why? Is it gross?
It's worse than gross. It's bad. It's a Baba duty.
What is Baba Duty?
You don't want to find out. You don't want to go in there.
Just move. I have to go.
I'm telling you, you don't want to do it.
Oh, God!
I told you. This week, your commissioner faces off against Bruce in a battle of the 2s and 2s. And in another matchup for the old Cat House days, Team Andy Wee put his perfect record on the line against Team Kohlbauer. Team Tom looks to get back to his chuckering ways of last season when he faced off against Team Nemeth. Plus, our other 0-4 team, Team Gross, also tries to get his first W of the season when he faced off against Team Giametta. Good God, you guys suck! And In a battle of the 3s and 1s, Team Grande faces off against Team Hirschheimer. And last but not least, Team Baba Booey faces off against the 1 and 3 Gary. And this has been the Commissioner's Report. For questions or feedback, please mail all your letters to Juicy Brucey's Loosey Goosey. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Carlos Does World. We'll be back next week with another edition of the Commissioner's Report.